Hey guys, Matt here. Today I'm going to be bringing you a low-level combat and money-making guide rolled into one simple monster that you guys are going to have to kill. Now I did search YouTube and there is a couple of guides on this method already, but they are very low detailed and they just have text on screen or some noob just, typing into RuneScape like this going, "Hey guys, I'm making a guide," kind of thing. So I'm going to bring you a more detailed, more in-depth version of a guide on how to kill unicorns, because it is a good method to train from level 20 or so combat up until level 50, and then the plan is to bring you a guide from what you should do to make money and train combat from 50 to 100 or so combat. So in my inventory I've got a scimitar. Now, scimitar is probably the best weapon to be using against unicorns, because unicorns are weak to slash, just like many other monsters in the game. And scimitars have a fast attack speed, and it's just a good damage per second weapon. So I'm sure if you just click on the attack skill, you'll realize, you go view, just click on it, and then you'll be able to see at what level you can use which metals. So at level 1 you can use iron, at level 5 you can use steel, 20 you can use mithril, adamant, rune, dragon, and so on. So I've just got a rune one because I'm pretty sure I just decided to use a rune scimitar. I've also got an amulet of glory and a combat bracelet. Now you might not be able to afford these right now, but after a couple of trips of unicorns you'll be able to afford these, and you're going to want to get a combat bracelet and an amulet of glory just to boost your stats a little bit. Just to show you, it'll boost your stats a fair bit in the offensive bonuses. You'll obviously get 17 extra slash, 12 strength, and a couple of defense and stuff. And you think that 17 attack bonus might not actually be that much, but if you're at level 20 and you're using like a steel scimitar, 17 bonus is essentially doubling your weapon's capacity. So yeah, you want to be using a scimitar and you want to get these as soon as you can. And if you're really hardcore, you're going to want to get a regen bracelet. Its stats are very similar to the combat bracelet, but obviously the regen bracelet is one higher in a couple of the stats. It costs about 130k, so you'll be able to do it in about 2 trips of unicorns. You'll be able to afford your regen bracelet. The other things you're going to want to get if you're rather low level are a couple of food. Trout's about 150 gold coins each piece, and it heals 70 life points. You're going to want to get a super attack and super defense potion. You're going to want a lot of them in your bank actually, because you go through them like anything. But as you can see, they're really cheap. And if you want to get the 4-dose versions, they'll probably be even cheaper because it's like buying in bulk kind of thing. But I just got these out of my bank just to show you, because you wouldn't take more than 1 dose per trip, because you wouldn't want to waste that inventory space when you're picking up the unicorn horns. Alright guys, this is the Edgeville bank that we were standing in just before. So what you're going to want to do, as I'm going to show you in a moment, to get to the first set of unicorns is to go down here and around, and this is where they're going to be, as you're going to see in game in a moment. Then I'm going to show you how to easily get to this whole general area by activating this lodestone. Now you're going to want to come and activate this lodestone in Edgeville, and get it activated so that you can teleport here with your homeport teleport spell. So wherever you are in RuneScape, except if you're in high level wilderness, you can click cast home teleport, and if you've clicked on this lodestone before, you're going to be able to teleport to Edgeville, and it's just going to take you straight back here. So that's a good method if you get lost and you just want to get back to unicorns, or if you just don't want to walk back up to the bank, because if you run across here, the bank's right there. And now what you want to come and do, well, that doesn't make sense in English. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to bank your unicorn horns. We'll say this is a pretend unicorn horn, so we're going to bank that. And then you're going to want to run south from Edgeville. So south of Edgeville, there's 2 unicorn spawns, one here and one here, level 15 unicorns. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to drink your super attack and super defense potion just to increase your accuracy and defense bonuses. And basically you're just going to want to kill about 28 of these to fill up your entire inventory. Okay guys, so this is going to be the location of the dangerous unicorns. Even though there's more spawns and they're higher level, they are going to be in a dangerous place. So the easiest way to get there is just to walk out of the bank and head north, up past all this stuff. And from around here to here, as I'm going to mark up on the screen, is the roaming range of about 10 black unicorns. Alright, so down south of Edgeville has a constant steady respawn rate of about a minute in a world with over 1500 people, so you might want to hop to a high population world just to increase the spawn time on those unicorns because there's only 2 of them, and that's a safe spot to kill unicorns. But essentially, if you're fearless and risking less than 3 items, you're going to want to go into the wilderness. Now, the wilderness is a dangerous place, and you will lose all your items but 3 if you die. And if you attack another player in the wilderness, you are going to get skulled, and then you will lose all of your items unless you have 25 prayer or 50 on the curses to use protect item, which will protect one as long as you have prayer points. I'm going to show you a quick map of where they are located in the wilderness. So from Edge, you're going to want to run up northeast a bit, just generally towards the Grand Exchange, and you are going to hop the ditch into the dangerous wilderness where other players can attack you. Now this is a situation where you're going to want to be in a world with less people to reduce the risk of getting PK'd. You can always use this agility shortcut to go to the Grand Exchange if you have 14 agility, I believe it is. It's a fairly low requirement. If you don't have that, I'd recommend going back to the members starting area and doing the agility course a couple of times just so that you can have access to that shortcut. It's because it's really convenient to just be able to go to the Grand Exchange and sell and buy your stuff. Alright, so once you get up here, just north of the Grand Exchange, you're going to want to kill these black unicorns. Now, they're essentially exactly the same as the white unicorns, except they're level 27 rather than 15, so they're going to be a little bit stronger. And there is a cross swords under your minimap here, which means it's multi-way combat, meaning more than one can attack you at the same time, which can get dangerous if you're a rather low level, so I'd watch out and be a bit careful if you're wanting to kill them here. And I would recommend just killing them at the other location south of Edgeville until you get to a higher combat level where you can deal with multiple unicorns attacking you at once. Alright guys, so we're back at Edgeville Bank with our inventory of unicorn horns, and something I just forgot to mention was that you're going to want to pick up the green charm drops because they're needed to train your summoning up, and you're going to want to get your summoning up later in the game, if not you already have started training it. Now the reason you want to be getting these unicorn horns is because they are the secondary ingredient for the unicorn stallion familiar, which is used by high level summoners. So they're in pretty high demand, and so the unicorn horns are worth a fair bit each. And in that short trip I've earned 35 or nearly 35,000 GP, and I've gotten some good combat experience. For a lower levels perspective, it would be good combat experience, sorry. Now, I just want to stress further, don't go into the wilderness if you've got more than 3 items on you. You can check the items kept on death interface by going into your worn equipment or by pressing F2 and then going items kept on death, and it will show you what you lose on death, and you want these to be safe. And for these items to stay safe while you're in the wilderness, you don't want to attack anyone. So try to be careful and keep your wits about you, because it is a dangerous place if you piss people off. Thanks for watching guys. If you did enjoy this unicorn horn gathering guide, be sure to leave it a like, and if you'd like to see future videos published by me, just subscribe to this channel. I make all sorts of progress video logs, guides, and all sorts of other RuneScape discussion videos, so be sure to subscribe so you're notified about them when they are uploaded. Have a nice day.